May she rest in peace. Now, veteran politician and second liberation hero Charles Rubia will be laid to rest at his Kagunduini home in Kandara in the county of Murang'a tomorrow. Top leaders are expected to attend Rubia's burial ceremony. Rubia was the first mayor of Nairobi after the attainment of independence, and as KTN's Duncan Haimba now reports. Family members have, for the first time, spoken about the late Rubia's premonition of his death.
Charles Wanyoike Rubia is the last among the fathers of multi-party democracy in Kenya to take the final bow after Kenneth Matiba, Jaramogi Oginga Odinga, Masinde Muliro, Ahmed Bamariz and Martin Shikuku. They were part of the elderly leaders who championed the second liberation struggle alongside the Young Turks in the 90s. Rubia's eldest son, Michael, who met him hours before his death, says their father had a premonition about his death.
By the way, he asked me, by the way, what are you people doing for Christmas? Because remember I told you that don't count me in the plans, because as I said last Christmas, you people will be having, you'll be munajipanga. So you get used to being without me.
On the eve of his death, father and son had shared a cup of tea before Rubia drove himself for shopping and back home, as has been his tradition.
And I went back to my house. Only for the next morning to be called by one of the other brothers that, hey, mzee hajamuka kunywa chai. His breakfast is usually 9 o'clock in the morning, but he has not woken up. The house help had said, hey, mzee amekaa sana leo. So we told her, go and knock on his door. And knock on his door, see if he'll open. He knocked, he said, no, he didn't open. He has 2 doors to his room. The one door, he didn't lock, which is very unusual. Then the door now to his room, he had locked. So he had to break it and go in. And there, fortunately, that he found he was in the bathroom. Yeah, he was found in the bathroom. And when I got there, he must have passed on in the night. And maybe he had gone to the toilet or something, and he was found there, yeah.
The veteran politician died at the age of 96 years.
He didn't seem to be in any major problem. He was okay. The day before, he was very jolly. He just saying a bit, he's just saying, sometimes, I don't know why, when I walk, I lose breath, haraka haraka sana. That was his only complaint. And I told him, well, see the doctor? He says, yeah, I'll see the doctor. But he said, you know, I don't want to see the doctor in a hurry, because the doctors might tell me to be admitted, and that's one thing I don't want. So I'll be okay, see? And that's it, yeah. Mm-hmm. He has died without ever slept in a hospital, except for after detention, when he went for his operation in London. He'd never been hospitalized before. So for 96 years, he lived a healthy life, apart from that small stint of detention.
The family also reveals few things about Mzee Rubia unknown to Kenyans.
He was a very disciplined eater. He would eat on time. He'd eat small portions. And he never, ever ate in a hotel. That's why he never took any appointments for dinners, because he never believes in going to a hotel to eat. If anything, the only place he'll eat apart from the home is his office.
Then, as Minister for Local Government, he once kicked out his son from a house.
I was given a house, council house, in Valley Arcade to rent, as a rental. And I didn't tell him, but he got to find out. When he found out, he told me, Michael, no, you have to move out of that house. I don't want scandals. You're not a council employee, and I don't want that. So I had to move out of the house. I thought anybody could rent at that time. I was very innocent. But he told me, no, you can't.
On matters democracy, he practiced what he preached and led as the father of multi-party democracy.
Funny enough, in our home, there are 3 political parties in our home. I'm in ODM, my brother Morris is in Jubilee, and my brother Robert is in KANU. So and he has no issues with that. And we never argued about anything. We just talked politics.
Top leaders from across the political divide are expected to attend the funeral service that will be held at Karigoine Primary School in Kagondoine, Kandara constituency in Murang'a County on Monday. Duncan Haimba, KTN News.